I'm Karina Klein.
And I'm Jonah Dunkel-Wilker.
Here to talk about the housing problem in Marin.
We both live in Marin, so here's the inside scoop. To start off, I'd like to talk about how 56% of Marin is preserved land. So why haven't we just built houses on that land?
Well, it's actually a bit more complicated than that. The agriculture in Marin contributes over $49 million annually to the local economy. 50% of that land in Marin is used for agriculture, and much of the land is protected by the government.
Oh yeah, I've heard people talking about how we need to protect the environment to stop global warming. I've also heard people say that we need to keep the land free of housing so that the trees can grow and prevent air pollution.
Well, that's where it gets tricky. According to research done by the Greenbelt Alliance, if we built more low-income housing in the land currently used for nothing, we'd actually be preventing air pollution.
What? That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's true. Because there are so many people who commute to work in Marin, the air pollution from their vehicles outweighs the amount of pollution that would be saved from the trees.
Oh, so if we get those commuters to be able to live in Marin near their work, then they wouldn't be polluting by driving so much.
Exactly. And that would also help make Marin a more diverse area.
That would be so nice, because according to KQED, 72% of Marin residents identify as white. Wow, we really live in a rich white community.
Yep. In fact, the median household income in 2017 was $126,000. But with the increasing housing prices, the Marin IJ has said that the household income of $105,000 or less is considered to be low income in Marin.
That's so crazy. Now people are having to wait for years just to get government-supported low-income housing. This just makes no sense. Why hasn't HUD done anything about this?
Ah yes, the Housing and Urban Development Administration. Well, in 2011, the HUD actually audited Marin and found that Marin has not been following the legal guidelines for fair and affordable housing.
I can't believe it. It does make sense though, because KQED has reported that half of all Latino residents in Marin live in the Canal area.
This discrimination dates back to the founding of the county and is the reason why so many minorities will choose to live in poorer areas of Marin even if they can afford wealthier ones, just so they don't have to undergo scrutiny and discriminatory behavior by rich white people.
There is still some hope. A new housing complex for senior citizens in Fairfax is said to be opening this summer, and there are more low-income housing units being developed all over Marin. Of course, there are also still hundreds of people leaving Marin due to rising expenses, and there's still very high demand for low-income housing.
I guess it's still a work in progress. All we can do now is just make the right decisions and hope the government reflects the people's will. Thanks for watching.